So Breaking Bad was such a huge hit.
It was.
And amazing. But I think people, and you did comedy for a long time before that. You did stand-up. We were in the same Larry Sanders Show, but
we were, and I just watched that episode, well, when our friend Garry passed, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually saw Garry a few days before he passed. I was at Kathy Griffin's, where there was an event there, and he was his usual wonderful self and very friendly and sweet.
And totally fine.
And seemed totally fine to me. And so it was a big shock for all the people who knew him.
Yeah.
And a great sadness because he was such a warm, sweet person who cared about you and what you were doing. Of course, you'd always talk about your work, and he was like, yeah, no, but how are you? But that's showbiz, you know. And, you know, it just, it really makes you think that you need to make sure people know how you feel about them, you know?
You never know. I know, I meet so many people on this show, and I hear so many stories that, you know, I'm reminded of that constantly, to not take anything for granted, to appreciate life and appreciate everything around us.
Because that's a feeling of like, I wish I could have known and said, you know.
I'm sure he knew how much you loved him, and he had like basketball games at his house every
did,
Sunday.
and I went for many years until there were 2 kids in my life, and then I couldn't do that anymore, but it was so much fun.
So let's talk about Better Call Saul. So now you're back, you did Breaking Bad in Albuquerque, and now you're back in Albuquerque shooting this.
By the way, I don't know if anyone told you, but my kids have never attended like any of my premieres, and you know, I'm in all these offbeat, cool comedy shows just because that's the world I hang out in.
Right.
And yet, when I told my kids yesterday, I'm going to do Ellen tomorrow, they both looked at me and went, that's cool. And I said, it is? It really is? And they both said, yeah, that's a cool show.
Wow. Well,
and here what have I been doing wrong? And now I'm going to wreck it for them, because what's worse than one time my son said to me, because I'm in Tim and Eric and Breaking Bad and Mr. Show and all this hipster stuff.
Yes.
And he said to me, and he was not happy, Dad, you're in all my favorite shows. And I'm basically, think about that. Your favorite show, right? And you're liking it and enjoying it, and then there's your dad. Thanks for ruining that. The guy who tells you to empty the dishwasher is looking at you from the TV screen.
I see it, but I see it both ways. Well, yes, I understand that, but then it's at some point it's going to click in.
Oh,
that,
yeah?
like,
When's
wow,
that?
that's cool. Anytime now.
Yeah, okay, I'll wait.
He's going to be like, that's my dad.
We'll see. But yeah, I'm back in Albuquerque.
Tell everyone what the show is about.
And, what the show's about? Well, Breaking Bad was about a guy making meth and interacting with all those drug dealers and nefarious people, and I think the creators, Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould, thought, what's a more sketchy world than the dealers of meth? How about lawyers? How about we show that on screen? So it's about Saul Goodman, the character I played in Breaking Bad, but we're seeing him younger, and he's trying to establish himself as a lawyer, and he's struggling with being honest and straightforward. And it's a lot of fun.
And then at some point, you catch up to how you become...
Yes, well, not only do you catch up, but they kind of go past Breaking Bad already. So it's really weird,
cool.
And it's kind of like this giant, sprawling story, like Lord of the Rings, only instead of dragons, there's lawyers. And yeah, it's
very clever.
It's an epic.
Very funny. You can catch Better Call Saul Mondays at 10 on AMC. We'll be right back.